Time for an update. I can assure you now that the finished video will not have lighting of this quality. It shall be, safe to say, far superior. I hope. So I'm sitting here in my yellow room, looking at my list here of all of the reviewers that are getting involved in the all-star collaboration. I still need to think of a worthy title to actually name the thing when it's up on YouTube, because I can't just call it All Stars Collab, because no one will know what the hell that is. I'm thinking something along the lines of Transformers All Stars Reviewers Mega Happy Fun Time. I don't know. That's still in the works. But what I wanted to talk to you today about is bad use of grammar. I know a few of you guys have been asking about a deadline for when the footage should be in or whatever. What I'm going to say is this. I'm going to put out a deadline for people to say they want to get involved, because we've now met our quota of, I'm hoping, just over 20 reviewers in this video. I'm not going to name names. I don't want to really sort of spoil it too much for anyone, because I'm looking at this list and I'm truly amazed at the sort of names I've got on here. I never thought in a million years I'd be working with some of these people on a video. Excuse me. So I'm just getting more and more stoked by the day, and today I'm now at 3 clips on the thing. Brentosaur sent me his footage yesterday, which for some reason was upside down, but I managed to fix that. And today I've received footage from 2 others, who I'm not going to name because I've just realised I've spoiled another one of the reviewers that's involved. So, a fair lot more to do, but the preliminary sort of cut looks like it isn't going to be too hard. It's just jamming clips together. If you look closely, my knuckles work like gears. And it should be really good from what I've already got. Just 3 people's clips. It looks like it's just going to be amazing. And I can't wait to see what everyone else pulls out the bag for this. I am looking for some sort of extra stuff going on. It looks like Drew is going to be providing some music, which I think will be totally rad. Aaron of My Turbo Reviews said he would help me with some title card sequence stuff, because he's good with all the graphics sort of stuff, so I think this is just going to be amazing. So, back to my original point, which I've just realised I've diverged from. Deadline. If you've already given me your email address, I have invited you to Dropbox, you're on the list, you don't really need to worry too much. You can take your time choosing which figure you want to look at, making your footage as good as it can be, and then sticking it in that box where I will just chuck it on the end of what I've already got. However, there will be a deadline for saying you want to get involved, because now I have got as many reviewers as really I can handle, and as really as this video will be able to handle. While it would be awesome to have some sort of feature-length epic, people aren't going to watch that. As long as we can keep this sort of relatively short, because I've just realised that 20 reviewers at 2 minutes each equals 40 minutes, which is a bit excessive for what I was thinking of. But not everyone has done a full 2-minute spiel. So I'm thinking it should work out good. I think it will be around the 25-minute mark. That's good. And it looks like it really is shaping up to be a compendium of just awesome Transformers. I've already written a script for the sort of beginning bit I'm going to say, because after all it is on my channel, and that's something I'm starting to feel a bit strange about, because while it's totally awesome that a video of this calibre is going to feature on my little section of the YouTubes, I'm sort of feeling that I don't really have any right to be the sole proprietor of such a video. I'm going to have to think this one over, because if we do any more of these, really, they deserve their own channel. But that's going down the sort of 580G route, and I don't know if I'd just be sort of stepping on toes then. It will require more brain thinking action in the future, I think. But at the moment I'm just really happy to be able to be the one putting this awesome thing together. Creating this awesome being of pure gratitude. I also want to say a rather large thank you to the people over at Full Metal Hero. Specifically, I know Shock Scream is the one who actually got me on the front page. I am rather grateful because that was rather an awesome honour. It's a site I visit very regularly. It's the only Transformers forum I'm really active in, and that really meant a lot. And it has just skyrocketed the response to the whole idea and to the original video. So yeah, thanks. Although I don't really want to say, there has been a slight downside in the fact that I've had tons of people responding and it did become quite difficult to deal with everyone at one point because there were just messages coming out of my ears and I was like, but yeah, thank you. And I understand that this is going to be front page as well, so oh my, I realise I'm speaking to you from the front page of a rather major community website. Oh, good day. Hello there. My. So, yes, deadline. If you haven't said you want to get involved, i.e. you haven't sent me your email address yet, there are a few people I know who have said on like the comments of the original video that they want to be in this, that they're up for it, but they haven't got back to me yet. I need to sort of put down a time frame because otherwise this could go on forever and I could have an infinite amount of people on this and it would just never be done. So I'm sort of thinking over a time that isn't going to be too harsh because I know there are people out there who won't be on YouTube every day to see this sort of thing. I'm going to say I'm going to give you till... With the rate this has been ticking along really quickly, I mean it's been what, 2 days and I've already filled the quota of reviewers. I've got all the awesome names I wanted on the team and a few more besides. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. In my mind that's actually too long, but I understand that actually it isn't. So I want you to have got back to me with your email address if you want to get involved by I don't know, what day is it? Time is a strange concept to me at the moment. Let's look at the calendar. If you haven't sent me your email address by the 25th of May, then you're not on the team, I'm afraid. And of course, I understand that leaving it open for such a long time does sort of leave me in the position of I could get hundreds of more people wanting to be in on this. Which leads me to saying that if you don't see yourself in the finished video, then I'm very sorry because I've had to cut you out in favour of better people. Oh God, my soul. I feel like such a douchebag saying that. It's not very long ago that I was one of these more mediocre people on YouTube, but I really sort of want to stress this, that I want this to be as awesome as it can be because it's the first one. And if you've never filmed a Transformers review before in your life, then I can't say it, but I suppose the best thing to do is be honest with you. I don't want you on the team if you've never filmed a Transformers review in your life. Simple as. I would say get some practice in over the next week or so. Upload some stuff, let me see your credentials. Because at the moment I've got such a roster of awesome reviewers, I don't want to make you look bad. Because I know how it feels to look at your own videos and think, actually, that was a bit poo compared to everyone else. And there's just such a fantastic ensemble of people involved in this that they're going to show me up. Ergo, they're going to show you up if you've never done a review in your life. So, just think about things. think if you're ready to be on the team, of course, the more the merrier. I really don't mind. I'd love to be able to make a huge video with loads of people in and just showcase anyone who's anyone. But I'm afraid that's simply not possible. So, get your stuff to me by the 25th of May and you're on the team. Although that's not a guarantee, because by that point I could have doubled the amount of people I've got on, and I just don't want to deal with that many. It's, to be perfectly honest, I hate what I'm saying, but it's true. I don't want to have to deal with like 40 people. Right now I'm at the limit. So checkity check your bad self, evaluate the situation. If you really feel you should be in this, let me know and I'll give you some feedback. And if you're some awesome super bro that I've totally forgot about somehow, then you'll obviously be on the team. But if I've never heard of you, oh God, I feel so horrible saying these things. If I've never heard of you, I don't want you. It's awful, I'm a horrible person. But I'm being fair. I'm giving you ages to get your stuff in order and tell me you want to be in on this. And I'll evaluate it as each situation comes along. There's no guarantee past this point that you'll be in on the video. At least this one, because I might end up having to chuck surplus people into another if it gets to that many. I don't know. This is the wonder of the YouTubes. The fact you don't know how many people are watching you at any one time. I certainly don't. There's one lesson you've got to learn from all this, is number of subscribers does not equate to viewing figures. So I shall reiterate my point for, I don't know, the 8th time. 25th of May is when I want you to say you're getting involved and you sent me your email address so I can add you to the Dropbox folder. The people who are already involved, I mean, people have already sent me clips, that's just awesome. But people who are already on the list, they've sent me their email address, they're added to the folder, all is good, then I'm sort of allowing you free rein because you can't rush art. I sort of want to say within a month's time. I'm still sort of trying to think what I'm going to do for my part, because while I would love to have the video finished and film it in here in my room at uni, which I'm going to be moving out, losing my lovely high-speed internet connection, which means that I would love for everyone to get a shuffle on and sort of have this all done within a couple of weeks. I know that's simply not going to happen because it's not the way the world works. People aren't going to run to my timetable and I shouldn't run to theirs. It's just perfectly fair that way round. So I'd say if you're already involved, if you're already, on the team, then I'm pretty lax. I don't mind. But I would say about the latest a month's time. I'm pretty sure that's long enough to dig out your favourite figure and film 2 minutes of footage about it. It might not be long enough for me, because I still haven't decided. So, with the way things are rolling on now, it's looking like this is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Rather long, with at least 20 people in it, including me, all talking about just their best Transformer, which will then generate a collection of the very best Transformers out there, which the world can use as reference to go and widely spend their money. So, if this video ends up bankrupting you, please don't blame me. And I've forgotten or can't think of anything else to say, and feel like I've been rambling on for quite a long time now, so I should probably stop. Oh wait, yes. A very good question that Darth Devious asked me is, which format should the video be in once you have submitted it, or what format the video you submit should be in? I'm saying, well, so far WMV, AVI, .mov, they've all worked. So it looks like my editing software can handle anything, but I'd say keep it in those three to be on the safe side. That'd be your best bet. Okay, I'm out.